All right, welcome to the Backwood Chasers podcast. I'm Brock Allen. We're just going to get the ad reads done right away. Today's podcast is sponsored by Ian J's Massage Parlor. At this massage parlor, it's a massage parlor that specializes in pedicures exclusively for athlete's foot. If you ever feel like going to getting a good workout in while you're wearing a pair of Birkenstocks, and then you want to go walk through the sawmill and rub your feet through some sawdust, and then feel like getting a pedicure afterward, go to Ian J's Massage Parlor. Our next sponsor would be T-Man's Outdoor Hunting, exclusive outdoor hunting in the backyard of my man T-Man. You go there and you can go bow hunting in his exclusive backyard. It's a smaller backyard, but there's also a petting zoo where there are dead animals, including elk and pig, where your kids can just stab and shoot arrows into, and you'll learn how to make homemade devices for local domestic terrorism. T-Man's Outdoor Hunting. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, everybody, I'm Aaron,
What's up? I'm Kyle.
I'm Brock Allen. Hello.
the Backwards Chasers podcast.
Good to be back.
Are y'all boxer guys, brief guys, boxer briefs, kind of underwear?
Oh, I'm
rocking?
boxer. Well, after the dick getting caught incident, I remember I had the little button, but then I started going into boxer briefs, and that was revolutionary.
Boxer briefs are like game changing. Like when you actually start wearing them, you realize how comfortable they actually are.
I'm boxers all the way.
No boxer briefs?
No, just boxers.
See, I change in between boxers and boxer briefs.
You don't bunch up after you go to the bathroom. You pull your pants up too fast.
No, I fix my underwear every time I go to the bathroom.
That's just so intense for me because like boxer briefs bunch ups like for me so much, and it just like gets in like so many crevices that I didn't know existed.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's really bad. I've been wanting to get into jock straps.
Wait, is this? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, have you guys seen like jock straps?
Yeah, I know what jock
I
straps
know what
are.
a jock strap looks like.
Yeah,
For
I just
what?
like
What reason?
I don't know. They just look cool.
If you don't wear a cup?
I don't want to plan to wear a cup. I just think a jock strap would look good on my body. I'm like 5'11", 135 pounds. I think it would look good on my body when I go to the bathroom.
That's like the male version of a thong, but doesn't look nearly as good.
The other guys in the bathroom would think it looks good too.
That's the
Oh,
point.
yeah.
I'm trying to look good for everyone.
Oh.
Are you like a pull your pants all the way?
I put them around my ankles and I just pull the jock strap aside while leaving the little crevices on my thighs. What does it sound weird?
No, you're good.
Yeah, well, it just like you just have the little cloth underneath each cheek and then right around my hips. It looks good. I'm nice and shaven right around the ass area. Everyone gets to enjoy the view. Doesn't matter.
You should add that on like your Tinder and Bumble profile if you have one of those. Put that as one of the featured pictures.
Oh, dude, I used to fuck up Tinder bios. Like, it was just like, because that was just free game. Because, like, growing up in, like, the 4chan and Reddit era, you could just know that you could just add whatever you want and just hope for the best. And it was just, like, kind of for shits and giggles. I remember one of my bios, it, like, included my hobbies. Like, my hobbies I included, which is, like, opening doors, tying shoes, selling paint thinner. Like
Just
black market paint thinner, like it's not like market brand paint thinner.
Oh, normal human things.
Yeah, normal human hobbies. Opening doors. What would you guys have for your bio? Like if you guys had to do like a Tinder bio, what would your bios be? If you guys were single.
I don't.
I haven't even thought about that at all.
No bio.
No
just
bio.
just only you're gonna be that one guy on there that takes a photo with like a digital camera, like front facing digital camera, or in like a mirror or a tablet, like an iTablet.
Oh yeah.
Just in like the mirror, and that's the only photo. There's nothing else. They only see you with just like a whole tablet holding against your chest, pointing into the mirror, and no bio or anything else. It just says Kyle.
That would be me. Yeah.
And then you accidentally fucked up your age, so just 144.
I would hope that based off of the one picture, no bio, that it would just. There's no guess that I'm lazy. They would just come into it knowing, oh, he's lazy as fuck.
You just want them to know you're a piece of shit right off the bat.
Yeah, you pay my bills, you make my sandwiches, you rub my feet, you brush my teeth for me.
You make my Tinder bio.
The date you go on makes your bio. You have to find the person to make the bio for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be a good bio. Like in
You
your
make my bio.
Be like, yeah, let's go on a date, and you can choose my bio.
You choose my bio for the other girls that I will be going on a date with.
Yeah,
I
it's
happen to
perfect.
have an extra chromosome and Crohn's disease. Can you please make my bio? I am in desperate need of help.
Is that if that's not your bio now, it should be.
Do you still have
I'm not on any dating sites now.
Oh.
I kind of got off of that after a few incidences where I had to go to the doctor. I take some pills to reverse some things.
I've never been on a dating site.
That's not true.
I did have Hot or Not in like early high school.
Oh, I used to love catfishing
yeah.
on Hot or Not.
Everyone
Hot or
had
Not.
Hot or Not.
Hot or Not was awesome, dude. Like I would check that Hot or Not was so fun. And do you remember like looking at it and then being like, oh my god, this girl like said I was hot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That really boosted my confidence.
I liked running into girls that we went to high school with on Hot or Not.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
Because
then I'd find them in class and be like, why didn't you agree that I was hot?
You would confront them about it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
he's like
Oh,
a gang
wow.
member that just went to the initiation but just didn't come back. Like, oh, I guess us burning people wasn't cool enough for you.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I confront them?
I would never
Kyle's
have
the guy, like, he goes on the Tinder date and the girl accidentally leaves her location on. He sees it's 3.2 miles away and he finds that location. He's like, oh, guess I'm not good enough for that swipe. Am I right?
Yeah. Why am
Yeah.
I not good enough?
Yeah.
I got a tire iron and zip ties. How about we change your mind tonight?
I'd go to her house.
I would like
I
to.
will.
will find you.
I like the things on
I was
TikTok.
born in the darkness, raised in it. I came from Tinder, scavenged from Bumble. I know where you sleep. I know where you menstruate. Rachel. Please be my bride on this Tuesday night at a local Chili's. We will share an appetizer.
Have you ever had the 2 for $20? It's quite a deal.
I would love just to write like my bio in Mandarin just so everyone knows the type of girl I'm looking for.
Asian?
Exclusively. Like they're just like, oh, this guy's this guy, like doesn't look like it, but it's just a bunch of it's just all Mandarin, and then half my profile pics are just me standing up next to stiff anime pillows.
Ew.
Stiff?
Oh yeah, like they're standing up on their own. They're not even leaned up against walls.
That's
Yeah.
gnarly, dude. That's gnarly.
First, you have to buy a bunch of anime pillows.
All right, here's a good
And then you
question.
have to make them stiff.
That takes I'm gonna say a weekend.
1 weekend to make a stiff body pillow.
At least 3 of them.
Most of them are like 3 to 4 feet long, right?
1 weekend.
How much do you splooge?
Splooge? I don't.
He's like, you know that girl that like makes their hair with Gorilla Glue, and like she did her hair with like the Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Kyle's gonna be the first person in history who just mixes like his lotion icy hot with Gorilla Glue when he jerks off, and then it just comes out as like a hot tar, so it looks like he's paving cement in his bedroom.
That is disgusting.
Brutal, bro. God.
Dude, one time in middle school, someone dared me to put icy hot in my balls, and I did, and I had to leave the classroom. It hurt so bad. I was being a distraction. They made me leave the class.
Well, yeah.
What was the distraction?
Why did you do it in the middle of
screaming.
class?
Oh, you were just in. You were in that much
I
pain.
never put icy hot on my body at this point. I'm like, it's icy hot. How bad can it be?
But like, this was a whole thing that people were doing for like months.
What do you mean?
How did you not know that this was a thing? Like, it was, I don't know, some kind of challenge.
I remember that because I remember I used to joke around doing it, and someone's like, "Have you ever done it?" And then I just tried it, but I wanted to be safe, so I did like 80-20. So I did like 80% lotion and then 20% icy hot, and then I just tried it, and then that wasn't awful. Like that was more like, oh, this is more
Jeez.
like it became more of like this is a painful fetish, and not more of like
What
this
kind
is
of
just straight
challenge is that?
pain.
I've never put icy hot on my balls.
I watched a guy on YouTube, and he did like crazy things all the time. One time he peed on like a bug zapper, and it like shocked him, shocked his dick. Anyway, he covered his body in icy hot from head to toe,
What?
literally head to toe, and he went in the shower to try to wash it off, and that made it worse, and it
Yeah.
literally put him into shock.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
like,
in that much pain where his body like went into shock.
Yeah, he went into shock, and then someone was like about to call like a paramedic. He was like, if I stop talking to you, please call the paramedic.
That's fucking crazy.
It was terrifying to watch.
Did they call the paramedic?
No.
Oh, he was fine.
Oh, can we go over that fucking leg break this weekend?
Oh yeah, that
Who?
was brutal.
The Chris Weidman leg break that happened
Oh.
at that UFC fight.
Dog.
I was watching it, and I remember like Aaron and I both saw him kick, and we both saw the leg wrap. And when he stepped on it, Aaron and I both were like,
Screaming.
Yeah, don't do that.
I know that was intense.
That was intense.
Man, headphone users are having a fucking rough day during this podcast.
Yeah, headphone users. R.I.P. to your little ears.
First the Bane impression, and then my sound of fear. That is what I sound like when I'm scared, by the way.
The Bane impression was fine, but that weird, like, I don't know. What is that, a rape whistle?
No, he sounded like a gorilla or something. Now you're doing it.
Well, I wanted to try.
Him doing it made me feel so much better.
I wanted to see how good my rape whistle was. How good's yours?
That's a. Dude, that sounds like when you put like a straw in like a fast food cup drink.
Yeah,
and then
that's
it's
like-
like
And you just go up and down with it.
That's awesome. You're like that. You're like that guy from Police Academy. who
What?
makes all the noises.
Oh, do you know
What
he does-
other sounds can I do?
That guy from Police Academy? We need to watch it sometime. It's on YouTube and the internet. He does the entire Star Wars movie, but only the sound effects.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
I don't know his name, but it's fucking wild. It's hilarious. Like he does all the R2D2, 3CPO, or I did that wrong. But he does all the sound effects, even like all the starfighters. He just does it from beginning to end, but only the sound effects of Star Wars.
So it's an hour and a half of him just doing the sound effects?
I don't know. I watched it a long time ago. It's probably a shorter video because it's only the sound effects.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
I wish I could do that.
just that's your whole gig is just filling up comedy clubs. It's like, oh, we're gonna watch comedy tonight, and then you go in there. Just
That's
I mean,
like
it's such a cool talent.
I don't know, it's kind of like Gabriel Iglesias does a little bit. He does a lot of noises. And
there's
stuff like that.
words. There's words that are involved with that set.
Well, true. I do
Yeah,
like
that's true.
some of it.
He texts you only in like when you guys get like an audio text, are you like, oh fuck me, do I really have to read this?
What do you mean an audio text that you read?
Not read, but listen to. Like, you know when you could send an audio text message?
No, I'm not texting 80-year-olds.
I don't think anyone's ever sent me an audio text
No,
message.
the only people I see do that are like 50-year-olds.
The people that send me audio texts are the same people that call me instead of texting for like simple things like, you want to play video games tonight? And I immediately think if they call me, it's an emergency. So I answer like, hey, are you okay?
I know. Every time I call you, you think I'm dying.
It-
I just needed a quick answer. That's why I called.
Oh, dude, it's bad. Like if you call me, I'm like, are you okay? What's going on?
I call like all my friends except Brock. Brock's like the only person I don't call.
Because
he
of that
never
reason?
calls me.
Oh, okay.
He's
I
never
don't-
once called me.
I don't know. I call Brock every once in a while, but not that often because I don't like giving my friends a heart attack, and for whatever reason, it gives Brock a heart attack.
I only call you guys like if I knock on the door or something and you didn't answer right away, then I would like call.
Yeah.
I would call then.
I don't. The last time I called you, you said, hello, and I was like, hey man, what's up? You're like, what's up? Are you okay? What do you need? What happened? I was like, I was just wondering if you're coming over today. You're like, oh my god.
Every time I answer a phone call, it sounds like I just woke up out of a dead sleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you guys, this was one that we were talking about earlier. If you guys had to like date someone, would you guys date an anime girl or a girl that's really into horses? What are the two?
Anime girl.
Anime girl.
I'm already dating an anime girl. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like anime girls.
That was a quick answer. I've never even touched a horse, so I don't really know more into it.
You've never
I'm-
touched a horse.
I'm definitely allergic to horses. I'll go to the hospital if I get around a horse.
What a puss, bro.
So Kyle's like, like if
What?
What a puss.
allergies.
For being allergic to horses?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to 3-in-1, like shampoo. Like that shit will fuck my face up. So
See,
I'm-
that's some pussy shit.
Yeah, I'm not allergic to anything. What's up? Come on. Fuck.
Nothing?
No.
Literally nothing.
Nothing
Do you get
that I know.
sunburned?
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing.
Allergic to the sun.
Pussy.
That doesn't count.
Pussy.
God.
It's
What
the
are
sun.
you? What are you? Fucking bitch man,
We're like
bro?
Oh, yeah, you mean the thing that is like
Kyle and I
Like
are
the
like
story
the
of
Green
worlds.
Berets, while you're just the Coast Guard being allergic to the sun.
Yeah.
Brock, stand out in the sun an hour with me. Oh, I know Brock's not talking. Your pasty ass would not last an hour.
I've gone to the lake with Brock. It is 20 minutes,
I start burning.
lobster.
It was really funny. I tanned for the first time ever. It was the time I got hit by a car, and then Kyle took me fishing the day after. So I was out there, and I was just in like pretty short shorts and shirtless, and my whole body just bruised and covered. Like my whole ribs were bruised, my knees were fucked up, and I just had this big like gash in my head. And I was out there, and I got sunburn on all of my bruises. So when I woke up the next day, I couldn't move. And then the day after that, I was just tan, and I was like, I tan for the first time.
Yeah, that's how it is with me. Like, I've been working outside for a while now, so usually when summer first starts, I'll burn a little bit. Nothing crazy, just like a little burn. It'll last like a day or two, and then it'll tan over, and then I'm good for most of the summer.
Yeah, I get like one sunburn,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
I'm good for the rest.
You tan like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Fucking, I don't know
I
what
have
it
like
is.
I just have like peak Norwegian genes where I'm just used to ice and cold. So it's like when sun comes out, I just burn. But then I'll tan a little bit. The tanning comes from my dad's side.
I don't know what tanning comes from because everyone, like, I'm Scottish a lot. I don't know how much because I don't send my spit somewhere, but
Yeah, I'm Scottish a lot, but I don't know how much.
Dude, how mad?
well,
do you
I
think-
know it's a lot is on both sides of my family.
Okay.
Don't
you-
talk to me, pussy.
I'm a mad-
You can't even deal with the sun.
I think it'd be really funny.
Fucking vagina.
Like 3-in-1 just keeps emailing. Like 23andMe just keeps emailing me. Like, can you please stop sending your fecal matter and splooge in small vials to us? We just wanted some spit, and you're filling vials of those feces and then splooge on top of it.
I just want it to be as accurate as possible. I'm giving you everything I have.
I don't have any saliva. This is my only resource. I don't even urinate.
I give you some teardrops. How about that?
Whenever I shit, I also come. It just happens.
Whoa.
What?
Dude,
That's the only time I'm able to.
imagine if you had.
Have you ever had a shit that felt so good?
Yeah.
That
I thought of
you kind of came a little bit.
Those are not a. No. But I know. I have had good shits.
I'm sitting there and it just sticks to the weird rim bowl of the toilet. But no, it never happened. Sorry about this podcast getting a little bit.
Oh, did that get too racy? Was that it? Shitting and coming at the same
Dude,
time.
Can you imagine like if you had like the runs one day where you're like nonstop on the toilet? You would come like 10 times.
No, the runs don't feel good.
Yeah, you're never like, that was pleasant.
No, but Rock said whenever he shits.
Oh, yeah.
Like just whenever you shit.
I look in there and you're like, what is black and white mixed together as?
Gray.
Oh, so the 12 will just be gray.
50 Shades of Gray.
That's my torture. There's a Blumkin in my 50 Shades of Grey.
Is 50 Shades of Grey a love movie or a horror movie?
It's a love movie.
It's a love movie.
Is
It's
it?
a really toxic love movie, but it's a love movie.
It's about like BDSM.
Toxic love.
Well, no, he's not really that good to the girl in the movie. I've seen the movies.
Are they good?
I will say Twilight's actually better.
Have you seen the movies? Because last time you tried to give me a plot to a movie, it was so far off.
All right, there's Christian Grey, and then the girl. The girl's not important because all she is just like
An object.
she just gets manipulated this entire movie. So the object that's getting manipulated is like this small. I think she works at like an art gallery or Disney. She works for Disney, and
Beautiful.
Is this a Disney movie?
yeah, it is. It's on Disney Plus. So what happens is Christian Grey is dating this art gallery girl that also happens to be selling art to Disney for the exclusive Disney Plus, where it's just Disney Plus, but they just only show art pieces in a slideshow that you pay $10 a month for. So they're hanging out, and she really wants to date him because he's like a millionaire. He's Elon Musk, but just not crazy and autistic. And they're hanging out, and start hanging out a lot, and then when they get really close, after they just make out, he's like, I have to show you something. And she's like, what is it? And he just has a room attached to his like $1 million apartment, not even house. He just has a room attached to it, and then
What a pussy.
yes. And when they go into the room, it's a sex dungeon where there's just like it looks like a massage chair, but it also, if you mix the massage chair in the chair you get lethal injection in, that's the dungeon chair she has to lay in.
It sounds
So
like
she-
my kind of chair.
Yeah, so she like lays down through like a headrest, like through that headrest, and he ties her down like this, and all he does is just abuse her, and then that's his thing.
Wow. That's so cool.
Why are so many girls into that?
I don't know, because they also like Disney. This is my recap.
Oh yeah, they're like,
it's a Disney
hey,
movie.
I'm Boo from Monsters Inc., but now I'm 25. I'm young. I'm free. I'm gonna get crazy, bro. I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna go into this random guy's house and I'm gonna get strapped down. I'm gonna get strapped down good,
All right,
and
well,
I'm gonna get fucked
It's-
good, bro.
It's everything that Disney's ever trained young women for. To go into random people's houses and get strapped down by them.
Dude, that
Okay,
is
with-
kind of
but-
like what Disney.
Yeah.
That is their thing.
That's what I'm
That's their
saying.
shtick.
Yeah.
Whoa, bro.
Disney Gate.
What's this dude's name? Alex Gray?
Christian Grey.
Christian Gray.
Well, Alex Gray's a
Hmm.
painter, so that would work.
Alex Gray is one of my favorite artists.
Do you think that Alex Gray just took LSD, stared at a wall for 3 hours, and just drew what he saw on the wall?
I want to say no, because most of his photos do terrify me. Like, everyone likes to talk about like them, like they're really fun to trip at, but they scare me. Those like paintings scare me.
I
when I'm in
Really?
that state of mind.
I
Yeah.
love them.
That's
He-
what I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
his-
so like when you're
When
Yeah.
I take acid, that's what I
Yeah,
see.
that's why he's so special. Is like his ability to, like interpret and actually like show what it looks like to like do hallucinogens. It's amazing. Like I've never seen
I
anything
agree with
like
that.
People try to explain it, and yeah,
Why does
He
it?
does a great
Why does
job.
it scare you?
there's just so much going on. I like simple things. I like that stuff to move on its own. Like, it already looks like it's moving when you're not like that. So when you are like that, it's just really overwhelming. It's kind of like if like, you know how I say, like, when I listen to music, like when it comes to like metal music or hip hop music, I like to listen to the most intense I can because I just like it that way.
Yeah.
That's what that's like for paintings for me. But I like it to be simple. Like, if you're like, I want to listen to metal music, and then I put on like a fucking Converge album or just like hardcore or like
Sure.
grindcore music, that is that version, but of like paintings where I'm like, geez, that's so intense. I like just like this, like what we're looking at right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a screensaver.
When you're tripping.
Yeah, just like simple things. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just I like looking at pleasant scenery. Oh, like when you go on like Reddit, like architecture porn, space porn, like stuff like that, where it's just like cool stuff. But Alex Gray stuff, I don't know what it is. It just that scares me. Like, that stuff I'm intense by. I like looking at empty rooms or architecture more than I do that.
is that why that one time we had the Trapping in Heaven night? You just kind of stared at like the wall instead of the TV most of the night.
No, that was more just I liked laying on the couch. I don't like sitting upward, and you guys like sitting upward and watching the TV. I just like laying down, and I can't lay down really and just do it. It just felt better this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like laying down, chilling out. But yeah,
That is super crazy to me.
that's one thing that like I have an opinion on, or like thing that you guys are agreeing on.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was like a common consensus. Like Alex Gray paintings are just pleasant to look at.
Yeah.
Do they scare you when you're sober?
No, but I don't find them pleasant to look at.
Oh,
Hmm.
I love.
I
think
love
they-
'em.
Yeah. I mean, I can see what some of his.
I just
pieces
thought
are.
I agreed with me because like in high school, whenever we would do that, you wouldn't like those. I didn't think.
I like the Alex Gray paintings.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Then I didn't realize. I just don't like them. Like, if we did,
I don't know.
maybe we could retry sometime. But they were almost like, all right.
You know what I decided, Aaron?
What's that?
Brock's a pussy.
Brock, you're a puss.
You're a fucking pussy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Shit.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Okay. Aaron,
fine.
like what we were saying earlier, though, I have not touched a horse because I remember every time I've been around horses, it's always been at like a state fair or it's always been like a state fair or some sort of fair. And when I was a kid, I'm like, why would I want to just ride a horse for $50 when I could just pay $30 to just ride like rides,
True.
like roller coasters?
Yeah.
I hate the smell. I just don't like being around animals. Just not my thing.
As a kid, I've been on a few I've never paid to ride a horse, but I've been on a few ranches and rode a horse, and they're cool, man. One time I got scared as fuck though, because I didn't know how to control it. I was just on it, and then it started running, and then I couldn't slow it down, and then it just started running faster, and that was terrifying. Just like not being able to be in control of this animal who's just like can run
Sorry.
at like 40 miles an hour and fuck my shit up. Eventually, it slowed down.
Is
I
that
was
how
like,
horsepower works?
I don't know. I feel like it is.
Like if it says like this is 180 horsepower, is that like 100
80 horses.
riding?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Sure.
Okay. Well, why does the Jaguar go by horsepower then?
Ooh, smart.
I
Go
just
by
blew
how many Jaguar? Do you think? What do you think is stronger, a Jaguar or a horse?
a
Power-wise.
Jaguar. A Jaguar will go faster than a horse,
True, but more power. Like if
but you
s-
can't ride a Jaguar.
Listen, but if you strapped a wagon to a Jaguar and strapped a wagon to a horse, which one
I think-
would have more power? Which one would be able to tow more?
Okay.
That's the good. All right, Kyle.
Like let me explain what just happened.
All right.
All right, Kyle's back. Well, I was just saying, like, is horsepower determined by the amount of horses it is pulling that car?
It's a ratio. It's some kind of ratio. I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
But horsepower, it's
Does it-
some kind of ratio.
Does it have to do with horses?
Yes, no, it does have to do with horses.
So if it has to do with horses, why doesn't Jaguar go by its own ratio of how many Jaguars pull the car?
I don't know.
These are the dire questions that we need.
All right, Kyle. What do you think? Who do you think could pull more weight, a Jaguar or a horse?
A horse.
You think so? See, I think a horse.
So
They are a bigger and heavier animal.
Yeah.
horsepower is defined by
H.
force in pounds, distance in feet, and time in minutes.
Okay.
So horsepower is a unit of measurement or rate at which work is done, usually in reference to the output of engines or motors.
And there's a picture of a horse right.
Yeah, but
There's a picture of a
that
horse right there.
doesn't
So
have
one-
anything to do
okay.
with horses.
So 1 horsepower equals 550 foot-pounds, which is
Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with horses. It's just an equation.
There's a picture of a horse, Aaron.
Just because there's a picture of a horse doesn't mean it's just an equation.
Yeah, they wouldn't
Brock.
put horsepower without a horse. I don't need this right now. This
Well,
isn't an etch it sketch.
why is
This
it
is
called-
real life.
Pi has nothing to do with pi.
They have a pie day.
I'm not going to argue with you about this.
We need we need horsepower day where we just have I talked to you guys about horse diving?
Horsepower day?
yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about it with Hannah, I think. Or I
Yeah.
don't remember when we were talking about it, but
Yeah.
Hannah was telling you about it.
Yeah. When they used like
Bro, check this shit out. A Scottish-born inventor and engineer, bro, came up with horsepower. Get on my dick, Scotland for life, boy.
oh, and I love how the
Fuck
photo
Norway.
of when it was happening, it's just horses running like they're like mice in kind of like a turnbuckle.
Oh, okay. So that is why they call it horsepower. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. It's because they used horses to figure it out.
I had no idea about this, Aaron. You heard my defense about pie.
True. But I was wrong, so I just want to clear the record. I take
What
it
kind of
back.
power do you guys want next, animal wise?
Bull shark.
Bull shark power?
Yeah, that would be dope, dude.
What kind of oven do you have? Oh, I have a Bull Shark 720.
What'd you say? What do I want?
Oh, what kind of animal do you want to be a part of like some sort of metric?
Like, what kind of power do you want next?
I want
You're getting close.
White?
wait, pass.
Pass. Okay. I'm trying to think. I would rather have. I think
I
panda.
like the bull shark.
I think you do metrics for punches from like panda power.
Pandas don't punch things, dude. Pandas are docile.
What does docile mean?
Means they're calm. They don't hurt anybody.
They're like you.
They're chill. Yeah.
I have the body of a panda.
No,
No,
that's not at all
You
accurate.
got the body of a stick bug.
Not even a real animal, but everyone listening will know what that bug is. Doesn't exist, but yes.
Did you say stick bugs don't exist?
Wait, what is a stick bug?
Did you just say that?
I don't know what a stick
Look
bug
up-
is.
Pull up a stick bug on the screen for Brock.
Brock, did you go to school? Or like have any kind of life?
Oh, okay. That looks like a
You never seen one of these?
That
Okay,
does not look
Here's a
like a
good one.
grasshopper.
I do have that body frame, especially with the tailbone. I have one of those tailbones that just goes out 1.5 feet out of my ass.
Have you ever found a stick bug? Aaron?
No.
No, I've always wanted to. I found praying mantises.
You've
Those
never
are
found a
pretty sick.
stick bug?
No, dude. I wish. That'd be so sick.
What insects scare you guys the most?
Spiders.
Fucking
Well,
centipedes, dude.
Yes.
if they're big, little centipedes don't scare me. Big centipedes, yeah.
Any kind of centipedes scare me. I just don't like insects. Like insects, like I don't get the point of them, and I won't agree with you if you say that they're helpful.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what the size of the centipede is. I will smash it until it is no longer anything.
Okay.
Gone.
That
Dead.
Was
Killed
like
him.
that was like one of those animals when you're like 13, and right when you saw it, you got the Axe body spray in your mom's lighter, and you're like, oh, today's gonna be a good Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, I relate to that. Old white people, angsty teenager things.
What kind of shit did you guys burn when you were?
Oh, dude, anything. I
Were
could
you
get
into
my
burning
hands
stuff,
on.
Aaron?
Yeah, one time. So I would always like take my dad's lighter when he would go to work, and I would just light stuff on fire in the basement, and I would light shit on fire all the time. One time I lit a paper towel on fire just in my hand, and paper towels light on fire really quick. So I dropped it on the ground, and then I burnt like this giant. Not giant. I burnt a pretty good sized piece in the carpet, and I took scissors and I cut off all the black pieces so you couldn't see it, but it still felt like really fucked up. And then one time my dad stepped on it and he was like, "What happened here?" And I was like, "Oh, I spilt juice. Don't worry about it." And he believed it.
He believed that there was a burn, and he's like, "Oh, juice covers this up."
Yeah.
He's like, just some really old OJ decayed this carpet.
Another thing that I would do all the time is in the sink I would light like a plastic straw on fire, and then the straw would melt and it would like drop fireballs off of the straw. Sick, dude.
Oh yeah, I remember when we were camping. I used to love to like the steel campfire thing.
Yeah.
Like the pit. My friend and I, it was my friend Sterling and I. We would just get crayons, and when it got really hot, like when the coals were hot, you would just melt the crayons against the steel.
Oh, I like doing that too.
That's like a wholesome one. That was like one. We should do that sometime. That's really fun.
Me and my cousins lit their house on fire.
Well, wait, like full arson or just a room?
It was pretty intense.
What?
Yeah, we
Go on. I want to hear more of this. I'm excited. This is what I get my rocks off of.
So it was the same
Felonies.
it was it was the same situation as Aaron's story. We lit a piece of newspaper on fire, and it wouldn't go out. So then, like, we just dropped it on the floor, and it burned a pretty good amount of the floor and the wall.
So there's no way to explain out of this.
Oh no, we were freaking out. Our parents were downstairs, and we were yelling bucket of water, because we needed a bucket of water, and my parents thought we were saying bug in the water, so they just weren't worried about it, unfazed. And meanwhile, we're losing our minds, wondering why our parents aren't coming upstairs. And finally, they smelled the smoke, and they put it out. But it was a decent fire.
Oh my
And
god.
crazy.
yeah, it was wild.
I bet you were shitting bricks, dude. Can you imagine like lighting someone else's house on fire?
Yeah, I did.
The only one I have.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane. Wait, what happened? No, I don't want to go to my story yet. What happened then when the parents found out?
Oh, they got a bucket of water and just threw it on there. And then we got a pretty stern talking to about playing with fire. Yeah.
A pretty stern talking to like, hey, don't do this again.
Mostly my cousins got in more trouble because they were older than me. So like, I was just being a younger, like I was trying to be cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did they hold a flame on a lighter until it got red hot and then hold it against your skin so you would know not to play with fire anymore?
I'm
No.
going to assume that's what your dad did to you.
Oh, you beat me to it.
No,
You beat me to it.
No, that's never happened to me before. I was just asking if that's ever happened.
I knew a kid that
that's-
his dad did that to him when I was in school, but I just thought that was a normal thing because I was in elementary school.
I mean, if anyone told me that their dad did that, I'd be like, I mean, it's effective.
If they were playing with fire, I can.
It's a Zippo
kind of
lighter,
see
so he
it.
has really sick burn marks. I was gonna say
I don't think a Zippo lighter would give you burn mark. Would it?
no, Zippo lighter is better. I think you're right. Like I don't think a Zippo lighter gets hot like that. Because a Zippo lighter is made just for like cigarettes. You're not like lighting bowls with it. You know what I mean? Maybe you can light a bowl with a Zippo lighter. I don't know.
Dude, if I was smoking weed with someone and they pulled out a Zippo lighter to smoke a bowl, I would smack someone in the face.
Dude, you
Well,
can't.
it is for
that's the
cigarettes,
most-
right? Isn't it?
You can't use them for that because you can't turn Zippos
Yeah,
sideways.
because when you turn it, that's what I thought. Like when you turn it, it goes out.
No,
Yeah.
it
No,
wouldn't go out.
It spits out fuel. It goes.
Because you have to refill a Zippo lighter every couple days. I had to, because I only know that because when I found those Ninja Stars, I think I talked about that on the podcast when hitting the neighbor's dog with that.
Yeah.
And that same toolbox was a Zippo lighter, and I got a thing of fuel because you could just buy lighter fuel. There wasn't an age for lighter fuel
Mm-hmm.
back then, I guess. There wasn't a big age for lighter fuel, so I just bought it, and then you're able to fill up the Zippo, and it has like you turn it upside down, take the bottom out, and there's like this cotton. Or now take it back. You take the top off, and there's cotton underneath it, and you just make the cotton wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a Zippo before.
Yeah. You know what's funny? When I was 12 years old, I went to a garage sale with one of my friends, and this guy was selling a whole bunch of. He had some Zippo lighters and a bunch of. He worked for Camel cigarettes.
Oh, that's sick, dude. I would have bought so much stuff from
Yeah,
him.
so he had a bunch of like Camel merchandise.
That would actually been cool to buy.
Oh, it was super cool. But dude, I was 12 years old. He sold me like 3 Zippo lighters,
Oh my god.
3 of them, and then I bought a whole bunch of.
Well, he does work for Camel. He's like, I might get a customer today.
He used to,
Okay.
and then I bought a bunch of like Camel cigarette belts.
That's cool.
Dude, they're cool.
Man, one time
think-
me and my friend went to a gas station. We were like 13 or 14, and we were trying to buy a lighter there. And the gas station clerk, he didn't want to sell it to us because we didn't have an ID. We were like, what the fuck? So this other gas station clerk, his name is Tom. We ended up being really cool friends after this. Older guy. He was right next to this guy, and he was like, hey, you guys trying to buy a lighter? And he was like, yeah, you can come to my register and buy it. And so we just sold us this lighter right next to the guy who just denied us. It was the craziest thing. I
What
like,
was
yeah.
his
Tom,
face like?
Tom's a G.
Dude, yeah,
Tom is super cool.
Yeah, you know Tom.
Yeah. You know Tom too. He's the old guy at Come and Go over there on North Carefree.
Oh, I helped Tom get out of a robbery.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name. Holy shit, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's cool. He's the coolest. I like that guy.
So there was one night I went there, and it was like during when I was in high school, and it was like 10:30, and my mom just asked me to go out and just get her like a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I went there, and I went in through the back, like the side door. It must have been earlier because the side door closes at like 10. But I went in like at 9:30. When I walked in, there was like a bunch of kids. I was older than them, but maybe by like 2 years. But there was 3 of them, and they were just giving him shit because they were trying to shoplift stuff out of there. And Tom was like, "You guys need to get the fuck out of here." And they're like, "Fuck you, old man." And then I walked up, and I was petrified. And I was like, "You guys need to get the fuck out of here. There's gonna be trouble."
Something just came over you to that day. You were like, I'm gonna stop this.
And you know what? I said that, and then they just said "fuck you" and left to me, and then left the stuff they were trying to shoplift. And I was like, "Thank God, they would have murdered
Hell yeah.
me."
Brock, no longer a puss.
No longer a puss. Your man card has been reinstated.
And then Tom gave me just my cigarettes for free.
For free?
Yeah, he didn't make me pay for them. He said thank you, man. He still remembers me whenever I have to go in there early in the morning.
Did you keep your mom's money?
No, it was just with my debit card. I was just gonna get her a
Oh.
pack of cigarettes.
Oh. Okay.
I would have bought like $7 worth of shit.
Yeah.
Ask
same,
him
same.
ask him if I could just take the stuff that was about to be shoplifted and like reimbursement. Like he's a Skyrim character I'm getting things from.
Hey man, can I keep this?
You did a good deed, so you get rewarded.
I can't believe it. That's the same guy. I never knew his name, but now I know exactly what you're talking about because he works the night shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool guy.
The people who work there during the day are kind of.
It's always
dumb.
random ass people.
Yeah.
There's
well,
a few
in high
reg-
school, there was the people who worked there during the day, and dude, I walked behind the counter. I stole a whole tub of Stoker's Chew.
Really?
And yeah, no one knew anything.
Luckily, Tom wasn't there.
I know Tom would have whooped my ass. I wouldn't do that to Tom though. Tom was cool. Still cool. I like Tom.
Oh yeah, because like I've gone in that come and go and no one's at the registers for a good couple minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just do that.
Well, no, people were at the registers. They were all just being. I don't know what they were talking, and I was like, "Hey, here's some free stuff."
Oh, this happened a few weeks ago. I went in there and I was getting like a Red Bull. I was getting like a Red Bull and like a bag of chips. And when I went to go check out, there was a cashier there, and she had like her nails were long. She just got her nails did, and she was eating chicken wings, but in like the booth behind the register, not facing me. And she was like, "I'll be right with you." 2 minutes of eating wings.
While you were waiting?
Yeah, while I was
Oh,
waiting.
no. I would have walked out.
Oh yeah, you're different than me. I was like, oh okay.
I with the stuff.
Oh, when
With
she
the
checked me
stuff.
out, her fingers were still covered in chicken
Oh
wing
no,
grease.
no. That see,
That's
dude, I'm
ignorant.
so fucking sick of Come and Go. I don't think. I know you two understand how sick I am of Come and Go because you've been there when. I'm so fucking sick of Come and Go. This is my beef right now. Is Come and Go. Like, I'm not mad about anything else in the world. Come and Go needs to get their employees in check.
Yeah, get them out of dress shirts being tucked in and just go the 7-Eleven route. Just allow them to wear some clothes.
Yeah, they're like the cartel of gas stations. They just think they can do whatever they want.
Any corner that has a 7-Eleven come and goes like, oh, we're gonna rent out this block across the street and just allow parking for our come and go.
Listen, if you guys are a fan of Backwood Chasers podcast, and you don't even have to be a fan of Backwood Chasers podcast, you just have to be friends with me or Brock or Aaron. Boycott the fuck out of Come and Go, please. I'm
just
begging
got my
you.
card.
We went to Come and Go this morning.
I know, and I'm sick of it. You just got what card?
Your membership card.
That's how they're gonna track you, bro.
Bro,
That's how they're gonna track
they
you,
offer
dude.
me that every day. That should be getting old. Like, I don't want that.
Well, I realized I'm in there every day, so I was like, I have to save some money by getting it.
Nah,
None of the shit they
I
have
go
on
in there
s-
3 times
None,
a day.
none
I
of the
don't-
shit they have on sale is the shit I buy.
As sick I am of Come and Go, I go there 2 or 3 times a day.
There was one time I went in there to go to the bathroom because I feel more comfortable taking a shit in public, and I was in like the stall there, and when I left, they had like a disposal area for needles. My immediate mind was like, oh damn, they must have like a really bad problem with
Oh my,
drug addicts in this come and go.
oh my god.
And I was just trying to make small talk when I checked out. I had no idea about like people who have like insulin problems. And when I told them, I'm like, damn man, I saw like that needle drop off. Like, you must be getting crazy ass customers in here. And the cashier had no idea. He was like, I mean, like, I guess. And then when I left, I'm like, what a dick. And then when I explained that to somebody,
You've been like, you never hung out with people with diabetes, man. Those people are crazy.
You give them a little bit of sugar and they get all fucking wild.
Get a little cuckoo.
little crazy.
Man, fucking
that's
gas
the hill I die on. I check out. I'm like, I'm just fucking sick of people with diabetes. Am I right? I have to sit there taking a shit, and I look on the wall, and there's just the disposal area. Like, they're one of us, but they're not one of us. We're superior. Am I right, brother? And then he's like, no, you're not. Take your Twix and leave.
Yeah.
That's exactly how that conversation would go.
Yeah.
Gas stations are fucking weird, man. I used to go to this 7-Eleven in the morning, and there was this guy who was always working there, and there was this other guy, and I saw him like three or four times in a row, and I was starting to be like, why are you always here in the morning? Turns out the guy who was working there, he would just hang out with his friend at 7-Eleven during his shift.
Yeah.
Like, he would just hang out in 7-Eleven with his friend while his friend worked. He did that like every day.
I remember I think I hung out with both you guys. I used to be our lunch hangout was come and go.
Yeah, we would go to Come and
It
Go
was
and
Aaron
like,
then.
buy like Arizona coffee and smoke like some American spirits and go back to school.
Yeah, I don't think I was there.
Yeah, because I would always get like hot dogs or something, and then because when I was earlier on before I had a car, it was the 7-Eleven. I would go with Kyle and get like a bag of Takis, a slice of just pizza, and like an Arnold Palmer's. And then later on, I was like, you know what? I'm working. I'm making a living. I'm getting a 3.1 average. I deserve that come and go life.
7-Eleven pizza is pretty good.
I agree.
I think it's good.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys want to end it?
What?
Oh, I didn't know what time we were at. I thought we were here like an hour.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought we were at an hour.
No.
Okay.
See, now you just made it awkward.
I'm sorry.
I mean, look, if you got better things to do tonight, then
You guys are the ones going to bed. I don't. I just thought we were at an hour. I apologize. Our come and go talk had to come to an abrupt end.
that's okay. I mean,
I'm not going to bed. I'm partying all
What's the
night.
difference between a Circle K and like a 7-Eleven then?
It's just a different company.
different company.
Is it the same feeling when you go in either? Both?
Nah, Circle K's are cool, but you know what's fucked up? Circle K's got rid of their whoopie pies. Y'all ever had a Circle K whoopie pie back in the day?
No, no.
They were
No.
bomb.
What are
So
they?
good.
Why are they superior
it's
than other
like-
whoopie pies?
So it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a soft cookie, like not like ginger, like a motherfucking like a not shortbread. What am I thinking about? It's like a normal cookie.
Right.
Normal cookie, kind of soft, and then it has like filling, like a bunch of filling that's like really good and creamy, and then it's like a sandwich like that. They have different kinds. They have like chocolate ones. They have the normal ones. They had a pumpkin spice one. I don't like pumpkin spice, but that one was good. They would have that.
Is pumpkin spice a good version of anything?
I fucking love pumpkin spice.
It's hit or miss for me. I'm not like a pumpkin spice fan, but I'll try it.
I love pumpkin spice.
I'm not a big fan of pumpkin spice.
That's like the only reason I like fall.
It always tastes like candles to me.
Candles?
Yeah, do you guys ever like eat candles when you were a kid?
Nope.
No.
You mean like you never like had like a birthday cake candle? You just wanted to see if it tasted like the scent it was?
No.
It first started out with like chapstick, and then he progressed to candles.
Oh, I loved to eat chapstick as a kid.
See?
One time I was eating chapstick in class, and you know how like you'd have the desks that would like come up?
Yeah.
I had my desk up, and the teacher, she called on the girl next to me. She was like, "Hey, what is Aaron doing under his desk?" And she looked at me and straight up said, "He's eating chapstick," in front of the whole class and stitched me out.
That is hilarious.
Fucking bitch.
What was your defense? Was it like Starburst or Tootsie Roll?
I was like, "Oh, the chapstick? M&M, bro. M&M. Come on. How am I not going to eat it?"
I liked eating Play-Doh.
It's
Play-Doh is
salty.
my shit.
Why was Play-Doh so salty?
It's so salty. I couldn't eat it.
I loved Play-Doh.
We should try to microwave it.
I'm down.
I think it just gets hard, right?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Bake it. Air fry it. Like, what's your recipe?
Oh, bro, like let's air fry some Play-Doh. Please.
It's just
Can we use your air fryer?
It's just gonna get hard.
I don't care. I want to air fry some Play-Doh.
No. After somebody microwaved, put nachos in my microwave for 10 minutes, I'm never let anyone use my food electronics again.
But that was drugs.
Yeah.
That's
That wasn't
not
even us.
anyone's
No,
fault.
can we tell that?
Why can't we tell that story?
All right, so we knew somebody. We were all hanging out, and there was prescription drugs for like back pain involved.
Oh, no, not back pain. It was anxiety.
Okay. So it was, yeah.
It was
Xanax. So we're all hanging out, and I remember Aaron and we were all hanging out in Aaron's room. We were all playing like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, like co-op player. And then our friend was like, "Oh, we're gonna just go like I'm gonna go make some like nachos in the kitchen. What do you have?" And Aaron's like, "I have like some of like those roll chips, like they're like Takis, but they're corn rolled."
yeah.
And he's like, "I'm gonna go make those." Comes back, and we're still playing video games, but you just lose track of time, obviously, because you're on Xanax. And after like 10 minutes, we just start Xanax.
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 I used to call him Xanax.
You want to remember your day, but you don't know what day it is. Take a Xanax.
You could wake up in bed, or you could wake up in jail.
Take it out on Monday.
So anyway.
We were hanging out, and I remember we just like smelled what like it smelled like when someone's like paving tar in a driveway, like outside your house.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go out there, and then Aaron's like, "Oh my God, bro!" He didn't have enough energy because of the drugs to actually be mad, but he was just still showing anger. He's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And the kitchen is just full of smoke.
Microwave is just smoking. There's a fire inside of it. Black. Just couldn't even tell there was cheese on it. It's black.
And then we're like, "I wonder if it still tastes good." 10 minutes of melting cheese.
It was 10 minutes.
It was a brick, dog. It's just like charcoal.
That shit was crazy.
And then you guys convinced me to smoke cigarettes in my house.
We're like,
and then we found swords.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we found swords. That shit was amazing.
And then we were just smoking cigarettes while just having like stage real sword fights in the middle of a living room of like an apartment.
The only reason I know about the swords is because someone took pictures of me with them, and that's the only way I knew that we even found swords.
Oh yeah, because you just went on your laptop one day and you're like, "What's this?" And it was just you holding a sword in underwear with a cigarette in your mouth and just a living room.
Wait, why were you in your underwear? What led up to that?
Who knows?
What
Yeah,
the
dude, it's
fuck?
Xanax, bro. You don't know what happens. You don't know what time is. You take it and then you wake up.
That's so
There's a
funny.
blur in between all that, especially if you mix liquor with it.
I don't think we mixed liquor with it though.
It was
No.
yeah.
It was just a
never
massive
done that.
amount.
Of Xanax. Snacks.
Xanax, good for someone with anxiety. Completely blackout for someone not with anxiety.
I bet you people who have anxiety even black out on Xanax.
Yeah. They tell you to take like a quarter of it, like a piece.
Someone's having like an anxiety attack. Like, I'm just gonna take 2 of these and hope
You're
for the
not
best.
supposed to take 4 of them at a time?
What?
You're not supposed to take 4 bars of Xanax at a time?
Yeah, and well, the doctor wouldn't tell you not to, but
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Kyle is just hanging out filming like SoundCloud music videos, just only by himself over an iPhone, walking around his room with chains on, and he's like, "Yeah, this is the life right here in Xanax."
Do you have a camera in my house? I do that all the time.
me and Brock watch your live feed all the time.
Yeah. Check out my SoundCloud, K Swizzle. I make bangers, dog.
Speaking of Backwood Chasers, that was our original rap name when we were like 15, right?
Yeah, that was
It
our
was.
that was our
Yeah.
rap group.
That's how we came up with the name
Yeah.
of the podcast.
Do you guys still have your verses that you wrote for our first rap?
That was like 3 phones ago.
Oh yeah, on my old phone I do. I could find that.
I think I still have mine.
I could find it.
I think I still have mine somewhere.
And then we were just rapping over like was it 3 Loco?
Yeah.
It was like 3 Loco or Riff Raff style beats you find on like YouTube.
Yeah.
I think it was Judo Chop.
It was Judo Chop.
Oh, I remember my verse actually.
I have no idea.
Sing it right now.
It's really embarrassing.
Who cares?
Go for it.
Rapping like a Judo Chop beat drop. You don't stop.
Yep.
Pussy lock.
I wrote a dope rap today.
That was long, dude.
was
That
my
was
rap
poetic.
today?
Oh, I have no idea.
My rap today was
we rap all day long.
I had a
so.
good rap.
Oh, you actually like killed it?
Yeah, dude. I smacked it. What was
You
it? It was on
mixed
our
it?
way home from fucking Walgreens.
Smack that all on the floor.
Smack that, give me some more. Smack that.
Do you get so smack that? Oh. This feels like another club bang on it when I gotta wait on it.
Yeah.
I like Eminem's part in that song. I like
Yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah, dude.
I love how like having really baggy clothes was so cool at one point.
Do you remember?
Is that not cool anymore?
Do you know the song Tipsy? Everybody in the club get tipsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song. When I first heard that song, I thought it was everyone in the club get tips. So I was like, damn, what club is this? Everyone's just getting tipped all night? That sounds badass.
They pay you
bro.
back for coming.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was. But as a kid, I thought tips meant nipples. So I thought everybody in the club getting tips meant everybody in the club is like seeing boobs. Or like getting boobs.
That's a lot better imagination than what I had going on.
Both those are amazing because I like to imagine both of those being true, where someone just at a club and someone's throwing like $2 to $3 while they just see a pair of boobs, but only the nipple parts. They're not taking a bra completely off. They're just chopping off the chafed part of a boob.
We had a ugly lifeguard costume thing at the Y when I was a lifeguard, and everyone else like wore like a really old or like they decorated lifeguard shirts to be all crazy and funky, and
Yeah.
I just cut the nipples out of mine.
Perfect. You getting tips?
Yeah, I got written up.
Are
Really?
you serious?
Yeah,
Well,
sexual
they're lucky-
harassment apparently.
They're lucky you didn't cut out the ball sack part,
How is
bro.
that? How is that inappropriate? It's just your nipples. You're already shirtless at the job.
It was the no.
Yeah.
It's the YMCA.
Yeah, I can
Wait, you
walk
wear a
into the
shirt when
Y
you're-
shirtless and no one
Yeah.
would say a word.
I was inside. I was an indoor lifeguard, so I wore a shirt and swim
people-
trunks.
I will say it was so
People
humid
still
when we went there.
Oh yeah.
People still swim without shirts inside.
I don't know, dude. It was because it was office party, and they
Dude,
they didn't appreciate it.
That's a bullshit. That's a pussy office party. Office parties are meant to have no rules. They're meant to have one day where you can let loose and you can't get in trouble at
It's
work
the
for it.
YMCA, bro. It's like a Christian-run organization.
Yeah, this isn't like not even 24 hour. I think Lifetime, you just don't have to wear pants to that party. And they're like, this guy kills.
At Lifetime,
Oh, Lifetime doesn't give a fuck. Gold membership? Like their tank tops only cover like portions of nipples, not even complete nipples.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. I've never. What is Lifetime? Have I been?
You
to
guys ever seen that
Lifetime?
movie Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg?
Oh, the first time I did cocaine, I went to Lifetime.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. And then I ran into some dude that I went to high school that like I barely knew in high school.
But
and
you talked to him like you were best friends with him in high
Bro,
school.
we were homies. We were tight, like tight, like buttholes. We were cool.
Really?
Yeah, for 20 minutes. And then I was like, oh wait, hold on.
We're right by
I wonder
a
what
squat
he's-
rack. How about we go somewhere more secluded, like the locker room? Hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
I wonder what he's up to now.
I don't even know who it was. I just recognized him from
How
Doherty.
was working out like that?
I didn't work out. I just
You just hung out in Lifetime?
No, I did a bunch of cocaine and we went and sat in the hot tub. Which is horrible for your heart. I don't know why we decided that was a good idea.
It's fine. You're not the first person.
You have a lifeguard there.
That's-
Just in case
yeah.
you do have a heart attack.
He is
Yeah.
the
Wait.
lifeguard there.
I was
No, he was
I was
at Lifetime.
Oh, you remember that dude that we did acid in his basement?
Yeah.
That's who it was with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he buy all that off like the dark web?
Yeah, yep.
Already not a good idea, especially for that kind of stuff, I feel like.
The weird thing is like this kid, he grew up very strict, like Mormons, you know what I mean? Like very strict parents. And then all of a sudden just got really into drugs and then went straight to cocaine. He smoked a little bit of weed one time and then went straight to coke.
He's the first person where like weed became his gateway. He's like, this is pussy shit.
This
like
isn't
right away.
enough.
Have you like followed up with him on like any social media how he's doing?
He never posts on social media, so I have no idea how he is.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think he's dead.
He's gone but not forgotten. Died in a Lifetime hot tub by himself because Kyle wasn't there to save him.
Yeah.
Wait, could you actually help a heart attack? I don't think you just call 911.
Well, yeah, you give him like fucking fucking chest compressions and shit.
Yeah, give him aspirin.
Aspirin, yeah, or you give him chest compressions.
No, you just.
What are chest compressions?
You don't
You,
give a
you
person with a
fucking,
heart attack
you know, this
chest
thing.
compressions.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Are you sure?
Are you CPR certified?
I am CPR certified actually. So shut
Suck
your
my
bitch ass
dick.
up,
So-
Troy.
Where'd you? Then
Ah,
you do
shit.
give people who are having a heart attack chest compressions.
Okay.
Get your fucking facts straight.
The tensions are high here. There's firearms out.
Well, Aaron thinks he just knows everything. He giving me goddamn looks.
I'm sick of that. I don't give you looks.
You give me looks all the time. What are you talking about?
Get over it. You're like
Get over what?
Get over it.
I've
Leave
seen you give those
You just come
looks.
over here, rummage through my fridge,
I didn't even open your fridge once today.
go through
You're
my
just
shit,
giving us dirty ass looks with that dead tooth.
tell me how to do CPR.
Could you imagine if I just walked in your house, gave you a dirty look, and then just started going through your fridge?
Happens once a week.
It's
Yeah,
not even like when
sure
you're
it does.
invited. You just hear a knock and then he answers and he's just dressed up like a Little Caesars Uber driver. He just comes in, takes a beverage, and leaves. That's a 1 star. That's a 1-star review right there. You didn't even bring the food.
Could you imagine being like at someone's house for the first time and that happens? Someone just comes in, mean mugs you, takes a drink, and then leaves, and you're like, "The fuck was that?"
Sorry, that's my dad.
Kid looked younger than you.
He doesn't like guests since mom left. He always thinks she'll be back.
She did not come back.
One day you guys should just wear your safety vests to work, but nothing underneath. Like you guys are a part of like.
I tried to do that last summer. It did not go over very well.
Oh, you immediately got like, hey, let's not do that.
Yeah, did not go over well.
That's just a safety thing though. It's not like a sexual thing though, is it?
Yeah, I mean it. Well, also it just looked very unprofessional. When I was doing landscaping after high school, we got away with like 2 weeks of mowing lawns with shirts off before one of the homeowners called and complained. I don't even think it was
Did
a
you guys have
homeowner,
good
but-
body types at the time?
Yeah, I mean I was in high school, so I was skinny, ish. But the dude that I worked with was fucking jacked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like looked good.
They only called because of you.
Probably.
This
They're
isn't. This is like instead of 2 guys, 1 truck. It's just one guy and his little brother mowing their lawns.
They were
Yeah.
just concerned for the young boy who was mowing without a shirt
Oh,
on.
I
I
know
was
Colorado.
18.
I know Colorado's child labor laws, and this boy needs to go back to middle school before he's mowing my lawn again.
Did I look that young when I was 18?
No.
Oh. My body was a 6th grade.
I think I just reversed. I look young compared to you guys now.
Nah, Aaron still looks the youngest.
Okay.
I think.
I don't think that'll ever change though.
Probably not.
Aaron's just gonna die looking like an 18-year-old on dialysis.
Yeah, bro, that'd be sick. Who wouldn't want that? I'm gonna fuck in the nursing home.
Aaron, you're only 15 pounds away from autism.
More or less.
15 pounds away from
More.
Is that how autism works? Now we're away from the vaccines. It's just you hit a certain threshold
Only the
of
Johnson
weight.
and Johnson.
You hit a certain threshold of weight, and then you're autistic.
I have no idea how it works. I just know the Johnson and Johnson vaccine's giving it out. That's not true.
Johnson and Johnson, are they making a vaccine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have one out.
It was just they
Nah.
gave a blood clot to like 1 in a million, and then it became a big thing.
Nah. I mean, hey, they're trying to save lives. Allegedly, I don't know. Who knows what it is? I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist.
They make really good baby powder.
They make really good baby soap. I fucking love Johnson & Johnson.
Today's sponsor, soon to be.
Johnson and Johnson, you want to sponsor the pod, man?
Johnson & Johnson sponsoring the podcast?
Oh yeah, Johnson & Johnson will sponsor the podcast. If you go in and say Backwoods Chaser, they will give you half off an already free vaccine.
Yes.
Oh, that's actually easy sponsorship. Just start sponsoring free items. Unemployment, sponsored by Backwood Chasers.
Is unemployment free? Because I feel like that comes out of my paycheck.
Well, Backwood Chasers is sponsored by the United States government. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, okay. Johnson & Johnson doesn't like it either, but we're here now.
Okay. Stick bugs.
Okay.
I like them. And they like you. All right, well.
Well, I'm actually falling asleep. Do you guys want to end it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Snacks. Xanax. Give me the Snickers. I got candy in my hand, little boy. Oh. You're actually a 22-year-old man.
I'm Brock Allen. Welcome to Backwoods Chasers.
Yeah, we're starting again, apparently.
Goodbye.
Okay.
This podcast is brought to you by free shit. Hey, go in any store, steal that shit. Free shit. Steal that shit. What's up?
Okay, this podcast is brought to you by I don't know, my couch. I'm Kyle McBroom.
Ian J's Massage Parlor. Massage parlor that exclusively gives pedicures to people suffering from athlete's foot. Thank you guys for listening.
I have athlete's foot.